Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Persona 5 Royal, featuring yours truly, Yoshi's Crash. And last time, we eavesdropped on some people in a restaurant. Honestly, the last recording session for a few episodes, not much happened. We met a doctor, we did some basic stuff, but we're looking for like our next target, really. What do you got, Morgana? We need to make sure the Phantom Thieves is a name we can hang our hats on. Okay, well, I got my messages. Oh yeah, let me send the celebrity pic I took for today. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves and celebrating us crashing that classy buffet. I like that. That's really good. Yeah, you can quote the celebrating anytime now. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? I did, you just never stopped eating. Anyways, this is the start of as Phantom Thieves. We're gonna take the world by storm. All the crappy adults in the world better watch out for us. Oi. It's Thursday evening. Yeah, let's just go to sleep. I have no, again, past this point, especially, I think I said like last episode with Kamoshida, like, doing what he did with the confession, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, apparently we're going to go visit Igor. Alright.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
Okay.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
His eyes are about to pop out of his head. At least it's like the left eye. Rehabilitation.
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you. There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
Okay. Increases your persona stock to 8 slots.
Alright.
Full confidence has increased to rank 3. You will now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas with a full Arcana. I must say his names a lot of different ways. You have learned the ability Power Stock from Igor. The Confidant ability Power Stock increases the number of personas you can hold to 8.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Sometimes the person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. Oh, so it's just talking to random people, okay. As your relationship deepens, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen those relationships. Oh, okay, so it really encourages you to, like, go around and talk to... Oh, that's nice, because, like, honestly, I'd probably just avoid random people. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves? Oh, wow, so it's, like, what, 0.6, I think it said? I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
You heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow.
Huge hamburger. Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. Well, it'll either increase your guts or you'll be spilling your guts. Like one of the two.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance.
Yay!
The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all.
I mean, that's not like bad advice. Like,
Police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that.
he's been doing this for years. I'm amazed you haven't noticed anything at all. Like, this probably wasn't like a just this year thing where he's like, you know what? This year, I'm gonna be a jerk. It's like, no, like, he's probably been doing this for a little longer than this year.
I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
Yep, people can hide how they're really feeling.
Teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology.
Just one
They
thing.
say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you.
What, like I'm an 80-year-old woman? I'm confused.
If you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you?
Nice, you're
I'm just
smiling.
saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Just like gaining that knowledge made me a bit smarter. Well, anything we can make go up is great. Charming, apparently, we really gained a lot in terms of charm, but we could probably work on everything else. I thought it wouldn't be a terrible idea.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
What, like a girl jumping off a roof and a guy that's a jerk that made her feel like she had to do that? Like, which one are you talking about? Like,
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
screw you.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There, there.
You just started
Sometimes
yesterday.
things just don't go the way we want them to.
It's like, Oh, we're gonna make a group to save the world the next day. We haven't saved it yet. It's like you haven't done anything yet. Like, you just started. Like, holy cow.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida. Do you mean all of this talk about those phantom thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
So he has a bit of a brain underneath that head.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down.
So you're placing all responsibility on her.
Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here...
Wow, what a dick. I'm sorry, but like, man, I hate people like that. Now he's threatening her? Maybe we should go after the principal.
Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Wow, I don't like the principal. Let me just, you know, hang this over some girl's head about her sister. And the police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to teachers. Change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. Pretty sure we're really fine. There's no proof it was us. I don't think we need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. I mean, haven't rumors been going around how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still, what he did is right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. Okay. Alright, Ren, we're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you?
Pay attention.
So you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief. It looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. So we can dodge little attacks like that.
Hey,
Hey.
seen that Phantom Aficionado website? I'm the one who started it. You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
What?
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, And I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I'm glad to hear that. It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
Wow, he gained a backbone.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
6.7%. I thought it was 0.67.
Packed with tons of supportive posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
Sounds like fun.
I'll live up to your expectations. I promise.
He's got a glint in his eye. He's like alive. I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima. Oh, we going back to the future. Oh, that makes sense. Ha! Back to the future.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou.
Thou art I. Thou
Thou
hast
hast
acquired
acquired a new vow.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
You unlock the Moon Confidant. Fusing personas of the Moon Arcana will now grant you EXP due to Arcana Burst. You can see him and can sense Mishima's support.
See you.
No, that's nice of him.
We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
Yeah, you guys have said that a
Stay
lot.
sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
It's questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Imagine he's just like fighting a cat. Like the internet would destroy him. Like,
Will you two stop it?
just ask for some tutoring help. I hear there might be a student willing to give it. Let's our attention to us to find our next target, and don't forget to study. Though I'm not getting blamed if your grades start dropping. There are various things to do around the city before your next target. Try listening to rumors, visiting different locations. Perhaps you'll meet someone who has new information. Deepening relationships with your confidants can bring various benefits to the Phantom Thieves. Use your time wisely to get the best results. I felt like someone was watching me this morning. Wish I knew. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then he seems depressed. Never mind, it's nothing. I may be able to invite Anna out if my kindness were considerate. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I found a place. I was looking for somewhere good to train. Well, I found a great place. I can practice as much as I want now. Kind of sudden, but want to check it out today? Sure. Alright, there's a cheap gym in the back alley over to Shibuya. Let's meet up and I'll show you the way. Alright. Protein lovers.
This has gotta be it.
Protein lovers gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about contracts or nothing. Equipment's kind of crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus, it's real cheap. Totally worth it. Without a pool or a hot tub.
By the way,
Oh yeah, bring your stuff. Towel? Nah, they'll lend you one of them. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back in your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest thing. Oh, no getting your hopes up. No, I'm letting you use mine.
get going?
Anyways, let's head in. Yeah, I don't really want to wear yours. Okay? Phew! My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto?
Morning.
Ike-senpai, what's bonkin? Bonkin? And you say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I'm trying to come up with some cool new slang. It'll catch on. You can't just do that. You don't need to call me senpai anymore. I'm already graduated, remember? Haven't I seen you before? Were you on the track team? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. You think I would have quit entirely after what happened? About that, I'm really sorry. No, I should be one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I kind of resigned myself to Kamoshida as well. It's cause you needed him to write you a letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I managed to screw it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. Track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I always regret not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently that Shujin track team is being reinstated.
For real?
For real? And Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? Schools got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh, odd. Rumors got as far as me, but I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're getting to get Mr. Yamauchi as an advisor. Yamauchi. Wait up, that Yamauchi? Yep, the one who basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling a track team up from the ashes. He is? You know how the team's being reinstated? There's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with their passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. You seem conflicted. Nah, not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakoya can... Nakoya and them can start training again, but I'm worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then we'd be a huge kiss up when our parents were around. Can't believe more like that's going to be advising our track team. Even P, he's got to be up to something. I'll do some research. It's a chance I'm going to need your help, okay? You're free to lend a hand if I need it, right? I'll be counting on you.
Alright.
Your Chariot Confidant has increased to rank 5. You can now earn even more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas with Chariot Arcana. Alright, we don't need, got any tiny messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
See ya. Yo, what's bonkin'? About the stuff today, I really can't let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if something happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. I gotcha. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything sketchy's going on, but When I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later.
That's the key to this place.
Oh, thank you.
You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay?
You can now leave Yangangjar at night.
Hey,
Oh, kind of think of it. Shouldn't we stop by the airsoft shop? Oh yeah, right. Search your next target and act like an honest student.
Hey,
Alright, I got you. How do I... Central Street. Walkway. Airsoft shop. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm figuring out the quick travel. We're back with this guy. Hey, you came at just the right time. Slight change of plans. That paperback from the other day, all yours. You picked it up somewhere? Nothing to do with me, understand? I didn't see it. I didn't touch it. I don't know about it. We clear? If that's it, then go home. You can go window shopping somewhere else.
come on.
They're asking me to do things that I just... This is my first time playing through it, so like I don't know if you can get to like a high enough level earlier on. I don't know how to kind of do that. Like, did I need to go around building up guts and proficiency and charm and all this stuff before I defeated Kamoshida? Like, do I need to do that? You looking to buy or not? I think we're okay for now. Okay, let's head home. Station. Okay, Yangja, back streets. Cafe LeBlanc. Trying to... Yeah, brew some coffee. Starting to get interested in this. Hey, you're not trying to impress me, are you? Well, whatever. All right, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes. Like I said, like I plan to keep doing this because I don't see the reason not to.
Yes. All right.
The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. Like, chef's generally charm is rubbing off on you. Don't worry though. Charm, I'm working wonders on charm. Kindness, proficiency, guts, knowledge. I'm terrible apparently at all the rest of those. But charm, I got it. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. He's gonna tell me it's bland. It's cute, Crystal Mountain, right?
let me explain.
Cuba is the biggest island in the Caribbean. The coffee is known for its full-blooded aroma and taste. The Crystal Mountain coffee is made from only the largest beans in the harvest. It has a sweet, nutty flavor and low acidity. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more and bring out the rest's full potential. Although I see you're prepping the cup. He keeps telling me basically the same thing. That's bland, but like, I can do better. One day I'll get flavor coffee that you can produce. So...
Well then.
We should rest now. You have a big date tomorrow. $6.53.
Hey,
Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to the staff. It is denied once again that any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning as the next date greater volume and arriving later than the previous years. Hotspots in Tokyo experience art in Shibuya. The modern exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows we're the ones who did it. Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot. Ooh, that's close. We need to start. Okay, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize that it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I am Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, and then runs off to the moon. Isn't there like an anime on that? Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya are actually show up a lot of stories around the world. Now that Ayame-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You probably heard that a woman who uses her wiles lead people to the doom is a feminine fatale. So, what's the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Femme fatale? I don't think it's soulmate. I really don't think. I'm gonna say like honey trap sounds like reasonable. Woman of fate does not. It's either fatal woman or honey trap. Cause honey trap, I would say fatal woman.
This is it.
Exactly.
Yeah! Woo! Got it. Okay. The answer is fatal woman in French, of course. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild seductive dancer of the opera Carmen. Oh, he actually knew that. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to answer a question like that. That just sounded like it made the most sense. I figured when they did a honey trap, like, there's the potential, but I was like, I think they're just trying to throw me off. Fatal Woman sounds like the most correct. Let me just warn you, the exams aren't so easy. You can't pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? Well, you got nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you got. Yeah, you need to spend some time studying. Not me, my character. I don't want to study anymore. None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just crapping about their parents or their boyfriends. They have even a hint about a new palace. We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and a location is asking a lot.
We just gotta find one ourselves then.
Oh.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh. This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Great way to start a conversation.
Good.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record.
That's his problem.
Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
He's offended that she called his postcard tactless.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
I want to talk to her more.
What was that about?
She's under pressure that you guys just don't know anything about.
She's onto us. That girl
Yep.
seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
No, we should get closer to her. The further we are from her, the more cautious she'll be. If we get up close and personal, that'll be too much of us for her to see, and she won't suspect a thing. As I say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
She really pisses me off.
I just say, like, I say be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
I'm trying to find, like, a good point to stop, but, like, they keep...
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker's stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the metanav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
That's it. Why not? Why not?
Talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just trust her.
Listen to me. It should work.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Oh. We've entered the gooiness.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat!
Yeah, I should have stopped earlier.
Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have...
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! No, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? Not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I'm turning a game.
That's a bit worrying, but I'll let you handle it. I don't even have that experience to lean on.
You're probably more skilled than I am, too.
Alright then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower.
No, don't say that.
Oh, there. That feels so good.
Don't say that either.
Is that... Oh, what a...
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly.
Whoa.
He says he like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving the tracks to real world and Nakamura somewhere in here, right? More likely a segment of his own creation, don't worry, it'll be a size of the palace. Next time is to find the entrance to that segment.
Again.
And what's the entrance gonna look like? I have no idea, but strong distortion should be a pretty obvious visual clue. So we gotta go wander around for it then? What a pain in the butt. Okay, finally I can end. for over 15 minutes, I've been looking for a good stopping point. And it's just kept going. And I'm like, when are we gonna find a point where I can finally do this? It's like, no, we got a lot of story, a lot more things to talk about, a lot more things to do. This goes into that, goes into that, goes into that, goes into that. And it's like, the last thing that I had the choice to do, I think, was to make coffee. And then it was a never-ending stream. It's like, all right, cool. So we're ending it. All right, thank you all so much for watching. Next time, I guess we're gonna find whoever that guy's palace is and the mementos of downstairs of Tokyo. So see y'all then.